right, guys.
Matthew Aaron's the last couple days has had his trademark blow plays up. How do you handle knowing a certain percentage of plays in practice he's just going to completely ruin?
Yeah, I mean, you just got to move on. You try to account for him on every single play. One or two linemen, maybe a back there chipping his way out, whatever it is. He's a special player. He's a legendary player for a reason. He's going to have his plays, especially in this, in this format. But he's done a heck of a job playing against us. I thought our guys, obviously are always trying to battle him. We're trying to give him a bunch of different looks, but he's no doubt going to have his plays.
Matthew, in your mic'd up, we heard you tell your wideouts not only to trust themselves, but also that you give your 100% trust into them. Can you tell us a little bit, especially with a team with tons of new talent, how you build that trust with them and how you kind of mentor them?
Yeah, I think it's earned. I think those guys come out every single day. They put great effort in. It's not always perfect from them or from me, whatever it is. That's football. But they're always doing everything they can to try and, make strides. Learn from whatever past mistake or failure we've had and go forward. So I just always want to encourage those guys while I push them, and for us to be as good as we can be, we're gonna need as many good guys as we can have, and I trust all those guys to go out there and make plays when we give them the opportunity.
When the last time you played during the preseason, and how important or unimportant is it for you as a quarterback to play in this game?
I don't remember the last time I played. You guys will probably find that easier than I can. I don't know. I just know that whenever I'm asked to play, I'm going to go play. Whenever I'm not, and I understand that. I think as a competitor, you always want to play, but at the same time, I totally understand, the choice not to. And especially with the amount of experiences I've had in this league, I feel like I can get myself ready to play without doing that. And with the addition of all the joint practices that teams are doing, you really get some great work in there while being able to keep it, in somewhat of a safe environment.
Obviously, this year in the helmet is kind of a bit more of an open channel, maybe. Mike LaFleur seems really active on the off play. What is it like hearing him? How is his demeanor? What does he sound like?
It's good. I think I'm getting plays in from both those guys. Both Sean and him. I think it's a constantly communicating with each other is the best thing for us. Whether that's right after a play, we're talking about what we saw, what we did, or just me getting intake from those guys. But both those guys obviously know the offense really well, and I'm just the robot on the other end that spits out whatever they say to me.
Yeah, that being more of an open chance, like with both of those guys in your ear, and then having those conversations, does that build chemistry, rapport with him being sort of relatively?
Yeah, definitely. I think it just kind of helps you as a quarterback. I think one of the main things is when we call a play, it's like, what's the purpose? What are we trying to achieve on that play? Not that is what I'm getting in my ear, but you just little things here and there that you sit there and go, you understanding why we're calling what we're calling situationally or personnel-wise on what they have on defense versus what we have on offense, all those kind of things, and it's always good.
How much growth have you seen out of Tutu Atwell, especially from his rookie season all the way till now?
Yeah, he's doing a great job. His the best thing that he's doing now, is just his mastery of the offense. He knows exactly where he fits in at all three positions at receiver, which is tough to do, and he's done a really good job of it. We're asking him to do a lot of different things and play some different spots, and he's not flinching at all. All the physical tools have always been there, and I think he's doing a great job of making plays when he's getting the opportunities. And it's been fun to work with.
Your observations on the line play thus far?
Yeah, I think it's been good. We're doing some different things. We're putting guys in different spots. We're competing at all levels, across the board on spots on the line. So it gives those guys great opportunity to learn how to play next to certain guys and communicate down the line. You got to force communication when you got new guys in new spots. So it's fun to be a part of it. They got great energy, great effort, and we move the ball nicely in the run game, which is good.
Couple more guys, couple more. More confident now that he's got a little bit more experience. How has this camp been in your eyes?
That's been good. I think both catching the ball out of the backfield, he's made some big plays. I know you guys have seen those, and then when we've handed it to him, he's getting the ball to the right spot. And this offense is predicated on giving backs reads. If we can get it to the right spot, we should be able to get positive yards, and he's done a nice job of doing that.
You touched on the line play briefly, but with Rob in particular, how big has it been with all the injuries last year, all the turnover this year, having a guy who I think he missed 2-3 snaps last season, and how much functionality, I guess, does he add to your offense?
He's great. He's a veteran leader up there. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to communicate at a high level. He's obviously physically really talented. I think he's in great shape right now. He looks really good, and he's been playing at a high level. And I know that the guys in that room can always look to him for, what it's supposed to look like. He's doing a great job.
Last one,
Going into your 15th year, you've had thousands of snaps, I'm guessing, in training camp, but it seems even in the competitive periods, near the end or whatever, if you make a play, you're excited. If you don't make the play, you're kind of,
Best.
yeah. I mean, after all these years, how do you keep, why is it still so intense?
I don't know. I love playing. I love getting on the grass and being healthy is something I don't take for granted. And I feel good, and I'm able to go out there and operate at a high level, so that's fun for me. And get out there and compete with these guys. 15 training camps tough. There's some meetings that are tough that I'm sitting there going, man, I've heard this 9 million times. But when we get the pads on and get out here, these are the best 2-3 hours of my day every single day. So I enjoy it. I enjoy competing with these guys, and being around all these young guys has been fun. They got a bunch of good energy. They're excited to be on an NFL practice field, trying to learn as much as they can, and I'm trying to help them out.
All set?
Cool. Appreciate it.